Hello everybody, this is TheLisol. Welcome to my roster update for week 6 of 2023. Let's get started. In preparation for this project, I put together a spreadsheet to track my gearing. I split it up into 1 week blocks, starting on 1-1, moving to 1-8, 1-15, etc. I've split my current farms into 3 tiers, 5 characters per tier, and then also shard farms and additional relic levels. Within the tiers, I'm working on relicing 1 character per week, reaching the goal on 1 character, and G11 or G12 on a second. I'm currently working on the Jabba requirements. As I deplete my stored up resources, this will slow down to a relic character every 2 weeks or so. The gear changes have produced a great opportunity for me to bolster the depth in my fleets and the lower half of my roster. To take advantage of this, I've listed all the characters that are not currently in my farming plans to take to G11. In my opinion, the minimum usable level. Having a deeper set of G11 characters will allow me to set a slightly tougher and more synergistic defense than the current tissue paper defense that I field now. These are not in any particular order, but the characters in the leftmost column generally are more desirable than the ones in the center and rightmost column. I've pre-recorded my gearing, so let's get into it. Alright, so I start with Santa Staros to 7 stars. I finished her. No more Cantina farms for me for the time being. I unlock and upgrade Chieftain. I think I take him to gear 7 and I put all of the Omega abilities on him. I don't do any Zetas yet. I am kind of preparing for the new raid for the Tuskens, so I want to have a full gear 11 Tusken team so that I can at least participate as much as I possibly can in the raid. So I take him up to 85. I think I take him up to gear 7 here. His kit looks really cool too. I can't wait for the warrior to come out. I'm very, very excited for that. What am I doing? I'm looking at his gear a little bit. Oh, looks like I take him up to gear 8. Yeah, I take him up to gear 8. Okay. And I keep looking. He's got some Carbantes, so I'm not overly concerned with it. So I just throw all the abilities on him. Get him to a usable space for the time being. I like that Zeta on his basic attack. I will eventually be applying them, but I'm kind of Zeta poor right now. I need to make sure that I'm keeping my 120 Zetas for Jabba when I get him. I do spend some Zetas later, but I'll be able to build back up in the meantime. I've got my cat outside my door scratching and screaming, which is highly obnoxious. Then I take Fennec up to gear 12. And I take Boosh up to gear 12. Actually, unrecorded, I took Fennec up to Relic 7. Because I was actually closer to it. And this was before I got the rewards for TB. After I got the rewards for TB, I was able to take Fennec up to Relic 7. I'm looking at all the gear I need. The gear for G12 for Boosh has been kind of a pain in the ass because you need 100 plus of multiple pieces. Then I take Stormtrooper to gear 11. Missing some of those. I'm able to buy 20. No. I think I spent some crystals here. These Mark 7 Nubian scanners are kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I wind up spending some crystals. I don't need any more right now. Those raid-only pieces have been a bottleneck for me. Then I take Ezra up to gear 11. And I take the Tusken Shaman up to gear 9. I believe it's those Nubian scanners that are the bottleneck for me here. Oh no, it's actually those stun cuffs. Maybe not. Maybe this is Gear 8. Yeah, that's not enough. So yeah, I'm already Gear 9. We're gonna hold off on applying anything else. I do plan on having Tusken Shaman at Gear 11 by next week. Then I take the Radis up to 6 stars. And I apply all of the abilities. All the ones that I can. I've got almost 5,000 prestige. I haven't had to buy prestige in a long time. I still pick it up every once in a while, but I've got plenty to get me even the next capital ship and finish off the profundity. Oh yeah, and then I take these abilities up as well. So I came back later. Here we go, press play there. And I applied the Zetas to both Fennec and Barriss. I've got Barriss at G11. There's no reason not to have the Zeta on her now. And that puts me at 88 Zeta mats. So I'm probably not going to be able to apply any Zetas in the coming week. So as you can see here, I have pretty much finished my first tier of my farming schedule here. Aside from Grand Inquisitor, who God knows when he's coming back. I got Fennec at R7, Aura and Boosh are G12, Greedo's Gear 11. Pretty much the rest of the Jabba requirements are Gear 7 to 9, and I still need relic levels on Han Solo and C-3PO. So for the next week, I'm hoping to have Boosh at relic levels. I have her on my spreadsheet at an R5 goal, but I'm really considering taking the entire Jabba team up to R8 and Chrysanthemum and Jabba to Relic 9. In Kyber 2 and 3, where I'm hovering, I feel like a full Relic 8 and 9 Jabba squad will give a lot of players fits, and it might help me win more often. Looking at the gear that I need for Boosh, I need a lot of med packs, 120 in total. I need 100 of those data pads, and I need 80 of the what do you call them, the Nubian security scanners. It's a lot of gear that I need for her, and I used a ton of it to get Fennec up. So the likelihood that I'm actually able to take Boosh up to relics in the next week is kind of low, but if I hit these nodes pretty hard, I should be okay. So tracking from week 5 to 6, I went from 8.035 million to 8.075 million. I now have 170 Zetas compared to 167 from the previous week. I have 92 G13 characters. I have 13 G12s, and I have 28 G11s. My plan for the next week on Dark Side and Light Side, I'm still farming 000 and BT1. I'm still farming the TIE Reaper. I'm pretty far away from that, but I'll get there eventually. That's my very last old shard farm that I need to do, and then it's all marquee characters all day going forward. I need a bunch of shock prods, and I need stun guns from Dark Side, Light Side. In Cantina, it's only signal data. That's all I need is signal data. In Fleet, I'm still farming the Echelon and the MG100. I'm getting pretty close on both of those. I need Mark 6 med packs, Mark 12 data pads, and Mark 12 fusion furnaces. In the stores, I'm going for the Mark 7 Nubian scanners, shock prods, Mark 6 med packs, Carbontes, Mark 12 data pads, Mark 12 fusion furnaces, and stun guns. And I'll also pick up any Cairo battle computers that I can afford. My goal for next week is to have a G13 Boosh, hopefully Relic 5, a G11 Tusken Shaman, a G10 or G11 Black Chrysanthemum, and a G11 Shore Trooper. I was looking at the other gear for my G11 stuff, and I might be able to actually take 5 or 6 characters up to G11 if I choose the right ones. POW, Stormtrooper Han. Who else am I looking at? POW, Stormtrooper Han, maybe Hoth Rebel Scout, maybe Cara Dune, Tusken Shaman, and Shore Trooper. I think I can do all of them. I've got enough Carbantes. It's the stun guns that I might be low on. Thank you for coming, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I love going over my roster week to week. It's actually helped me a lot in my planning, and I think I'm actually moving quicker than I was before with the tracking and being able to project what I need to farm week to week. Anyway, I'll leave some links up here, and I'll see you all in the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment in the comment section, follow me on Twitch at TheLisol, and join us in Discord. There's a link in the description down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.